What's good, my people? As always, statistics breakdown, and then I give you my predictions. So, Ramiz Brahimaj versus Austin Vanderford. Uh, let's get into it. Um, Vanderford is going to have a 2-inch reach advantage. I don't think it's going to influence the fight, but we'll see. Um, Brahimaj is actually pretty good at finishing fights. 100% finishing rate, but we have to go back and check the level of competition. Um, as far as volume, Vanderford is a little bit busier as far as the fight, or rather, as far as throwing as many strikes as possible. He's going to be a little bit more active. So if this fight somehow gets to a decision, I have a feeling he's probably going to have a bit of an advantage in that particular area. Even defensively, it could be because of the wrestling, but I don't know, man. But at the same time, the last opponent was. Let me actually check. Well, I think it was Veteranikov, and I mean, even though Veteranikov went on to beat Francisco Prado, I don't know how good that particular win is. Even though he TKO'd him, which I think he should have. But in all honesty, I didn't think he was as good as what I saw. But once again, it was against Veteranikov, so it's hard to even say if he is that good. Because in Bellator, I mean, it's hard to actually take Bellator fights seriously. No, I'm not saying it in a bad way. I'm just saying it's hard to take them seriously, largely because of what the Bellator guys have accomplished in the UFC. Like even champions have not done really well in the UFC, but still, he looked impressive against Veteranikov. He was a little bit more active defensively. He looked a bit sound. He was faster. He looked a bit more technical. But once again, it was Veteranikov, so I mean, how much can we take from that? Brahimaj is also pretty decent, but he's not very active. He doesn't throw as much. He clearly looks for the finish, and if he doesn't get it, I am quite positive that it's gonna end really, really badly for him. Let's actually go to his opponent. Okay. Brahimaj has been in the UFC for a while and has accomplished next to nothing. The level of competition, I mean, it's not particularly that great. Lost to Griffin, Max Griffin. Uh, beat the Palaknikov. I don't even know what that means. Lost to McGee, which is kind of sad at this point in his career. Losing to Cott McGee is kind of sad, to be honest. But Cott McGee has been doing pretty decently, but so who knows? Beat Gilmore. I mean, his wins are looking terrible, man. He has terrible wins. Like everyone who has some level of experience in the UFC, he loses to, and he just beats all these random dudes. Lost to Gorimbo. Okay, it went to a decision, but I mean, Gorimbo, it seems like he was kind of a fraud. Um, beat Mickey Gall, which is kind of a decent, but Mickey Gall, I mean, it's not. Just that Mickey Gall has been in the UFC for a long period of time, so maybe we can give him respect for that, but it's hard to even take Mickey Gall seriously. But I think Mickey Gall. Am I wrong in thinking Mickey Gall has won like a fight recently? Oh, okay. No, he hasn't won a fight recently. Wow. Wow. This win is so terrible. So the last person that Mickey Gall beat was, what's his name? Jordan Williams. Wow. So Mickey Gall is on a 4-fight win streak, and okay, that's a terrible win. Um, Billy, is it Billy Ray Goff? Let's check. Golf is new in the UFC. Uh, yeah, Golf also has a terrible record. Okay, it's not impressive. Not gonna lie. He's had more fights inside the UFC, but it's not particularly impressive, to be honest. So I think both of them are pretty. It's pretty much a coin toss in my opinion. I'm just going to go with Austin Vanderford, largely because it feels like he has a little bit more technique. Brahimaj has finished less than great the competition, but it's not like I said. It's not like Veterenikov is a special fighter, but at least Veterenikov is has a win. Like Brahimaj is the two people that Brahimaj beat in his last fight, like in his last two wins, have not won a fight, right? At least the Veterenikov has a win in the UFC currently. I think he is on a one fight win streak or something like that, or two fight win streak. Actually, let's actually double check. Maybe that might give me a little bit more confidence in Vanderford, because I think Veterenikov is on a two fight win streak. Okay, no, he's on a one fight win streak. Still, I mean, it's pretty respectable. Um, at least the person that he beat has a win inside the UFC since they fought, right? But again, Brahimaj has two wins inside the UFC, and both of the people that he beat don't even have a win, which is kind of sad. So as far as striking, I feel a little bit more confident in saying Austin Vanderford might perform a little bit better, um, offensively and defensively. Um, I don't think Brahimaj is going to outwrestle Austin Vanderford, to be honest. Let me actually check. Yeah, I don't think he's going to outwrestle Vanderford. Brahimaj is also pretty bad defensively as far as grappling goes, and those kind of people with bad defensive wrestling, I think they are easy to reverse, which honestly I see Austin Vanderford doing. So yeah, I'm a little bit more confident in my pick. My subscribers are going with Ramiz Brahimaj. I'm going with Austin Vanderford. I feel like Vanderford is going to be a little bit better, man. Brahimaj has not fought anyone great. Like, how do you lose to Court McGee if you are a decent prospect? And for me, I haven't seen anything special from Brahimaj, man. His wins are so forgettable, man. In any case, I'm going with Austin Vanderford. My subscribers are going with Ramiz Brahimaj. I feel like on the feed, Austin Vanderford will probably have the advantage. Even on the ground, to be honest, I think both of them have good or decent wrestling, but I lean more towards Austin Vanderford because Brahimaj is bad defensively, and that means in scrambles he's probably going to be is probably going to be reversed a lot. So I can see Austin Vanderford winning the scrambles and get in top positions if they do end up deciding to wrestle. It's going to look like Aljamain Sterling versus Movsar Evloev. You know, maybe there's going to be some level of decent attempts from Brahimaj, but I think he's nonetheless going to lose to Vanderford. So yeah, until next time, I love and appreciate all of you. Deuces.